sellers, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Maria Serrao. I'm a content designer here at Share Studio, and today we're going to be talking about Amazon AltText and how you can properly add AltText to your Amazon listing images. So let's get started. Well, the first thing that you need to know to master your AltText is what is an alt image text. So these are words or keywords inserted as an attribute for your image that's going to tell the search engine the characteristics of your product, how does it look like, what's inside of the image, etc. And this is going to end up resulting in you appearing on the first result pages of a certain keyword search and you getting more clicks or less clicks. So this is enough reason for you to pay attention to it and for you to want to have a good Amazon AltText. But also, it's visible or can be visible when the image fails to load. So if you go to the top of the screen right here, this is how your alt text is gonna look like. This is gonna be a replacement of your image in this case. It needs to give the information to your customers, it needs to paint a clear image, it needs to make the emotional connections that usually images give, and it's gonna also be the first impression that your customer gets apart from your title of your product and of your listing in general. It's also available for screen reader apps for the visually impaired, and this is a very important thing because as an Amazon seller, you want to be as inclusive as you can. So taking this little extra step, it's gonna make a better experience, a better shopping experience for these customers that have different needs. And it's also gonna talk a lot about you, how much you care about your customers, how much attention to detail you pay, and how are you overall as a brand and as a seller. It isn't something that you really should overthink about. It just should consist of simple sentences that describe the image and go to the point, but it needs to be good. So you don't have to overthink about it, but you have to think about it. You have to plan for it, and you have to use your benchmark analysis, all the data that you get from your buyer persona to know what is a better alt text for those customers in a specific. Now, why is it so important to add a good alt text to your Amazon listing images? Of course, you're gonna have to add alt text. Either way, it's necessary for every single one of your images. But this has to be good because there are millions of images on Amazon and even more people selling products on Amazon that are similar to yours. So of course you have to use every tool that Amazon offers you to be different from everyone else, to show your uniqueness, to show why your product is the best option out there for every single customer. But also it's going to give you a lot of more benefits that we're going to talk about right now. It gives you a better chance for your product to be found via search, and it also enhances your keyword strategy. It drives more traffic to your product listing and increases brand visibility. So in the end, it doesn't only help one of your products. Later, we have that in the case where the image fails to load, you can still show your product, you can still give the information, and you can still convince them that your product is the best one out there. And finally, but most importantly, it improves the shopping experience and the chances of customers coming back. This is super important because, as we have said a million times before, Amazon is an online shopping experience. So you have to use every tool that Amazon gives you for it to be the better experience, because when the customer is happy, Amazon is happy. And if you give them happy customers, they're gonna show you more and more, and you're gonna boost your sales even more if you do a good alt text. So what you see on the screen here, it's a little bit of a Share Studio formula for you to create a good alt text, an effective alt text that is able to complement all your images and all the information that you give on your Amazon listing and improve your performance. The first step is to utilize one or two keywords at max. You don't have to go crazy for the keywords. This gives you the opportunity to describe the image accurately, go to the point, and give the search engine more information about why your product is unique and why it's the best option out there. The second step is to use descriptive language. Your customers cannot touch your product, cannot interact with them in real life, so using descriptive language is the way where you can connect emotionally with your customers, and this is where you get to show them how they're gonna feel with their product, how is it gonna benefit them, and why this option is the best for them. So using descriptive language, it's also gonna help you if the image fails to load They should be able to read the text and imagine that image on their heads clearly and be attracted to it and be like, yes, this is the best option for me. This is the product that I want. I don't want anything else. I want this one from this brand. The third step is to avoid superlatives. If you are on Amazon selling a product, we already know it's good. Nobody invests on a product that they don't think it's good, that they don't think it's going to be successful, and they don't think it's the best option to solve a customer problem. We already know this if you're on Amazon, but you have to tell us why your product is amazing, why it's different, why is this the better option, why is this different from everyone else. So this is why you have to be objective and not tell us that your product is amazing, but why is it amazing. And the last step is to create a little bit of a checklist for you to know when you're doing your AltText, like maybe I'm using too many keywords, maybe this is not connecting with the customers enough, maybe I should improve this, maybe I should improve that. So this right here is a general checklist that of course is going to change with your product or your keywords, your brand, what you want to say, and overall your listing, because your listing is unique and is specific, so it has specific needs. So this is going to change along the way. You can modify it for whatever you want. But you have 100 character limits, so you need to make good use of it. You need to take advantage of all those 100 characters. There's no need to be grammatically correct. Amazon seller tip, a pro tip that we have for you, is that there are a lot of misspellings that are pretty common for words when we are searching them. Like, for example, calendar. Calendar is spelled with an A, but it's mostly misspelled with an E. So there are a lot of people that are searching on Amazon the word calendar because they want to buy one, but they are misspelling it. So when there's not an Amazon listing that has this keyword, Amazon is going to show them the best next thing for this customer, and all that search volume of that wrong keyword, it's getting lost out there. So what you need to do is when you're doing your benchmark analysis and your keyword analysis, if there's a certain keyword that is commonly misspelled, you can use that as a keyword and get all those other customers that are getting lost in there on the search volume because every other seller is using the grammatically correct word. If you are unsure of how your Amazon AltText sounds, you could use a screen reader app to check your AltText and see if it's effective from the voice of the app. Before continuing, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our channel because this is the only motivation that we have to keep making these videos, and also to check out our channel if you want to improve your Amazon listing, if you want to improve your Amazon selling skills, and everything else. We have a bunch of tutorials on how to add I+ content, how to add listing videos, and everything else. So make sure to check it out, and also leave a comment down below on any other topics that you want us to cover next. So now we have some examples for you to know how to improve your alt image text and how you can do this. So this is a hero image that we created for one of our incredible clients. It's a beautiful product. It's very different from all of the other dumbbells out there. But of course, this also needs the help of an AltText for the search engine to know the nature of your image. So if you use dumbbell for exercise, this doesn't really give much information. If you think about it, you could imagine every other dumbbell out there. You cannot imagine this one. And also, there's minimal character use. So you're not making the most of the space that Amazon gives you. So what's a better AltText to add for this Amazon image? Black adjustable dumbbell with anti-slip handle. This uses descriptive words and colors. There's no punctuation, and it incorporates the best keywords for this Amazon image in a specific and this product. So this is going to help you boost that listing. Next, we have an Amazon lifestyle image that it's very important because this is the image where you get to connect with your customers. So what should the AltText do? The exact same. It should give emotional connection, it should give information, and also it should be very descriptive. So we have here the option of person exercising with dumbbell. This is a very common image. Of course, yes, this is a person exercising with dumbbell, but this doesn't give an emotional connection and also gives very little information about your product and why I should buy your product instead of others. A better alt text would be woman doing a walking leg, holding black adjustable dumbbells and looking at them. This also let us know that it's a product that is unisex. It's also useful for this exercise in specific. It gives the best keywords. It maximizes character space, and it's just overall a better alt text. And last but not least, we have infographics. Because infographics already have text, you could think that adding alt text could be useless, but actually this could contribute with giving information to the search engine without bombarding the customer with a lot of text. So a common alt text that you could use would be girl hand with dumbbell, because yes, that's what we see on the image, but a better alt text could be fast and easy to adjust dumbbell with just a turn of a dial. This is super important. This is a super important characteristic of this product, because it's so easy to change the weight of the dumbbell with the turn of a little dial. And this is a benefit that the customer would get. You don't really have to buy a lot of dumbbells, different weights, because you have this all in one. So this is super important for you to tell the search engine. So this maximizes character use, gives the best keywords and the descriptive words, and it's overall a better alt text, which is super important, because if you want the overall opinion of your product, your brand, and your listing to be good, everything that you do on your listing should be good, should just be the best. So this is why you have to pay attention to it. So that is all for today's video, you guys. I would like to remind you to like this video, to share it with any other Amazon seller that you could think this information could be helpful. And also, if you want to contact us or book a free marketing consultation with us, you can scan the code right here on the screen, or you can email us at hello@cherrystudio.com, and we'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. So until the next video, guys, bye!